Yeah, YouTube family, Maverick in the space again, you know. And you know the drill? You know the drill. You just go and watch the video them, subscribe, and make your comments in the comment section. Alright. So you know say earlier today, me I scroll through, what was it, Facebook. And I run up on one of them sports pages and I see a post, a virgin put up a post. And the essence of the post is that athletics, the sport of track and field, is the easiest sport to execute from a technical standpoint. I not quote him, but the essence of what I must say is that compared to other major sports, athletics is easy. What I argue is that if you can sprint, for example, if you have speed, if you have natural speed, because people can quote speed, you know. If you're born with speed, all you have to do is just put in some work, and executing your craft as a sprinter would be easier than other equivalent craft in other sports, which are more technical. And that's the point I'm making now. So let me give you an example now. Let us say a sport like basketball. If you have speed, you know, it helps you, you know. You're up and down the court. But speed alone can make you become a first class or a high quality basketballer. You have to have some technical skills. You have to have ball handling skills. You have to have balance. You have to can shoot. You have to can do the technical things in a basketball. Sprinting don't require no such technicality. I mean, limited amount of technicality. There's some technicality in sprinting, you know. Because you know you have to can work out your race phases and all of them something. But if you understand the essence of the point I make. And of course, me I scroll through the comments and me I read through the people. Most of the people I argue with him and I try counteract what I'm saying. I mean, I think about it for myself, you know. Look at, it's not just sprinting. It's let us say, a middle distance runner or a long distance runner. You can coach a person who can run long distance, for run long distance, you know. You have to can run long distance already. You have to have that natural gift, endurance and that thing to be able to run long distance. Nobody could coach Usain Bolt if you go run long distance, you know, if you go run 1500, you know. Or if you go run steeplechase, you know. Because Usain Bolt have the natural ability there to run long. So when basically I say, as long as you're born with the capacity to do the thing them naturally, in a track and field, it's easier to execute. And I agree with him. Comparatively now. Let us say, alright, go back to sprinting now. Say a sport like NFL, American, what them call football America. Speed is a great asset, you know, for certain aspects of the game, you know. For almost all aspects of the game there. Yeah, if you can run fast, you can make yourself a good running back. But speed alone won't make you a good running back. You have to add some other technical skills to it. Football, for example. Our football, the real football where we are talking about, where we play with the foot. Speed helps, you know. Because if you're an attacking player, you're fast, you're going to beat defenders and you're going to pressure defenses more. If you're a defensive player, you're fast, you're going to recover, you're going to... Speed is an asset in almost every physical sport. No, but speed alone now going to help you become the best center forward in the world. Because you have to can dribble, you have to can pass, you have to have additional skill sets to put with the speed. The Virgin went on to argue, say, that is the reason why Jamaicans do so well in a track and field compared to the other technical sports. I don't agree with that part of the argument, you know. The little part of the argument, them lose me. Because he went on to point out that pole vault, he thought that pole vault are the most technical aspect of athletics. And he said, look, Jamaicans don't do well in pole vault. But when we look at hurdling for me is arguably the most technical part of athletics. Sprint hurdles and even 400-meter hurdles. More technical than even pole vault or high jump to me. Jamaicans are proficient at sprint hurdles. Arguably, we are one of the best in the world at the sprint hurdles right now. And that is a technical sport. So I don't agree with him that aspect of it where I Jamaicanize it and I say, boy, it's because athletics is why Jamaicans excel at athletics. I don't agree with the aspect of argument there. But the general argument that athletics compared to other sports is easier. I agree with him. It's harder for training, you know, for athletics, you know. The training in athletics is one of the hardest training in all of sports, you know. But in terms of executing what you do as a track athlete, compared to execute what you do as a footballer, or a basketballer, or an NFL player, even a table tennis player, or a lawn tennis player, all of them something they have more technical skills to them than athletics, than sprinting or running at 800 meters, or running at 1500 meters, or running even at 400 meters. Less technical nuances in athletics than in the other sport them. And look, people, the basis of his argument, you know, he kept going back to this. Him say, as long as you're born with the natural capacity, and because there's a certain amount of a natural talent you have to be born with to be able to do whatever, you know. To be able to sprint, you have to be born with a natural speed, you know. To be able to run long and middle distance, you know, you have to have that's something that the endurance there, you know, where the sprinter don't necessarily have. So as long as you're born with that innate capacity, all you have to do is put in some work on the skill where you already have. While in the other sports, you have to learn additional technical stuff. That is why the other sport them harder. Brilliant. I don't know who the brethren is, as me say. It's just a brethren. Me go on Facebook and me see the post and me read the post. I don't remember the brethren name. When me see it initially, you know, instinctively me I say, food is a brethren you're talking about. But when me go in them argument now and see where them are posit and see where him are posit and how him are defend him argument, we realize him spot on. What you think erudite YouTube family? What do you think? Yeah, forget about, you know, Jamaican athletics bias. Because I know we have the bias there. But think about it objectively. In terms of the additional technical skills where you have to add when you're a basketballer, you're a footballer, you're an NFL player, you're a tennis player. You have to put additional things to your speed or to your endurance. But when you just depend on your speed and your endurance, and you just fine-tune your speed and endurance, Fido athletics is an easier skill to execute. A big argument in fine, you know. Big argument the brethren in fine. Hey, think about it. A big argument the man fine. When I see it initially, you know, I try to find a way to disagree with him, you know. And then now with the objective mind of the maverick now, I was subject to being convinced by the argument, and I was convinced by the argument. Athletics, track and field generally, are the easiest of all elite sports. If you can call it an elite sport. Because in some sense it's not an elite sport. But compared to the other elite sports, athletics, execution, technically, is easier. What do you think? Bang, bang, boom.